guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming, and 70 on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming at you with a new Let's Play of Conway to Cape Town in 1791. God, I messed that up. Okay. But yeah, y'all, I have been seeing some buzz about this from the VN community, and this game has some of the most incredible looking visual novel artwork I think I've ever seen. So, okay, huh. So yeah, I want to go ahead and just jump into this, shall I? I think I want to try to cover this every single day, because this looks... like, the artwork is just something... It's a level of incredible that I don't think I've seen very often in a visual novel. At least not, like, consistently, because I know CGs that are this detailed and this gorgeous tend to be expensive. And I know that a lot of visual novel creators are running on a budget. So, anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Very excited. This game contains... Yep, okay. Please note that this will only affect the visual content and not the text. As a result, there may be instances where the visuals do not align with the text description. That is fine. But it'll keep you safe from prying eyes during gameplay. You'll still unlock related images in the game's gallery, even if you choose to disable this option. Yes, enable explicit images. I can just blur everything. This game may contain visual and descriptive scenes that depict physical injuries. These scenes are not intended to linger or glorify for shock value. They simply are meant to depict some of the realities of working on a ship during this time period and should be suitable for most players. However, if you prefer, you can choose to have these scenes toned down. While these scenes will still be included for narrative purposes, we will do our best to navigate around them. For instance, your character might look away and leave the room when these scenes occur. Yeah, give me all the gore. And lastly, you can unhide this text box at any point by hitting H if you're playing with the keyboard and mouse, or swipe up on the touchscreen devices. Today is the day, your final moments on dry land before beginning your life at sea. It seems surreal. It's only been a week since you left the farmstead you grew up on. It almost feels like as if a lifetime has slipped by. The uneventful journey along the rugged path from your humble village to the vibrant port city has ignited something within you. It seems like the past week have been the most thrilling days of your 20 years of existence, and they're only the start of the adventure yet to come. At least that's what you keep telling yourself. Beneath the tumultuous excitement at the surface, a lingering anxiety sits heavy in your stomach, keeping it tense. Nerves and fear intertwine, casting doubt on the sudden life change. Ship masts start to come into view, emerging above nearby rooftops as you approach. Their stark, looming presence against the morning sky only serving to amplify your emotions, further unsettling your stomach as you turn the corner onto the bustling main road which leads straight to port. Maybe skipping breakfast today would have been a wise choice. The coastal breeze kicks up, giving you the strongest hit of salty air yet, another reminder of what you're so close to doing. A new life on the deck of a ship, surrounded by endless miles of ocean. Are cats really made for life on the seas? As you traverse the bustling thoroughfare leading to the docks, the familiar aroma of the nearby fisheries fills the air, the scent of fresh seafood intermingling with the salty tang of the sea, a pungent reminder of the lively nature of this quarter of the city. The path is adorned with an array of shops and stalls, each proudly showcasing their own bountiful catches for the day. Their colorful displays of fresh seafood entice passerby, while diligent merchants busily prepare for the gathering crowds. There we go. Damn good coffee. As the path nears its end, the smaller shops give way to grander structures that house shipwrights and shipping companies. These sturdy buildings stand as beacons of industry, eagerly accepting work from any ship that makes port. Of course, no port in town is complete without its share of dockside taverns, and this bustling city is no exception. The closest tavern echoes with boisterous shouts and drunken songs, drawing in sailors and locals alike. As you pause near the tavern, you finally get your first unobstructed glimpse of the ship. You have a direct view of awe-inspiring vessels that gracefully ride the gentle roll of the sea. Among them, one is about to become your new home. This is the very beginning of the grand adventure you have been dreaming of for years. Out of the way! A slurred voice commands as a burly otter emerges from the tavern, shouldering his way through the crowd. Lost in your thoughts, you find yourself rudely knocked to the ground by the shove. The sudden impact jolts you back to reality, quickly reminding you of the chaotic nature of port life. A groan escapes your lips as you climb back to your feet. The otter is already lost in the crowd, just another sailor with one too many pints in him too early in the day. It's a sight you know you were growing accustomed to in your new life. Any lingering frustration from the fresh bruise on your shoulder dissipates as you break through the dense crowd and reach the water's edge. Your eyes widen in awe as they fixate the magnificent ship docked right before you. A fully rigged beauty adorned with 3 majestic masts that soar high above her deck. Meticulously carved and painted lettering across the stern proudly displays the name of the vessel, a name that signifies the place that is about to become your new home. Conway. The name that fills you with the same sense of passionate adventure that brought you all this way. A name you yearn to utter with pride in the days to come. You silently rehearse it within your thoughts, savoring each letter as it swirls and dances in your mind. It has a nice ring to it. What are you doing here? Once again, you're startled from the hazy daydreams of your mind, instantly turning to the source of the bellowed voice. Oh, damn. Before you stands a towering horse clad in a tight-fitting blue uniform, his hair tied back in a neat knot behind his head. He looms at least 3 heads above you, forcing you to tilt your head back to meet his piercing gaze. You hear me? We're on a tight schedule, and the last thing I need is some idiot getting crushed by a crate because he's gawking at the ships. So, the horse snorts heavily, get out of the way! You're left feeling helpless as you stand there, unaware of the problem at hand. You finally grasp the situation when you instinctively look up and notice the crate suspended in midair, connected to a sturdy dock crane. A group of workers eagerly awaits the crate's arrival on the ship, while others work diligently to guide it from the ground, with you in the way. You quickly scurry out of the way of danger, sheepishly watching as the crate is carefully lowered to the men on the ship. Great! Not even on the ship yet, you've already made a fool of yourself. Easy now. Slow. Slow it. A bit more. And down. Now, keep it slow and steady. Slow. Slow. Damn it, I said slow! Are you deaf? She's not your wife. Treat her gently, you son of a bitch. Oh, God. Reluctantly, you approach the horse again, sure that he must be the one in charge with how he's barking orders. Sorry about that, sir. I'm new. I'm one of the new recruits signed up to join the Conway. Could you tell me where I should be? The horse doesn't seem to have heard you or care. His attention is focused only on his work, keeping an eye on every barrel and crate coming from the nearby warehouse and heading for the ship. Frustrated, you clear your throat and try again in a louder tone. Sir, I'm here to join... Yes, I heard you. He's quick to interrupt you, sparing only a momentary glance in your direction before his booming voice shouts at someone near the warehouse. Oh, did I... Time is getting away from me. Jeffrey, we're too short. Get those first. Got it, sir. The horse turns his attention back to you, narrowing his gaze with a deep scowl. You're one of the new ones. Great. How about you don't get in the way every chance you can? I'm really sorry, sir. I'll be more careful in the future. The horse snorts, clearly unconvinced. His steely gaze lingers long enough to make you squirm before he pulls out a leather-bound book and leafs through the pages. That's officer to you from now on, got it? Arthur Hudson. What's your name, recruit? I don't think I see Clueless Fool in here. That James is a good name. Well, shit, you weren't even joking. James arrived and checked in. Get up, James. James arrived and checked in. Get up there and wait at the fore, recruit. You'll be instructed after loading is done. Navigating around the busy crewman, you cautiously tread upon the unsteady gangway, feeling it sway beneath your feet with each gentle roll of the sea. You proceed cautiously, each step measured and deliberate, as if the slightest misstep could send you tumbling into the water. You can't help but feel the crew's eyes on you, perhaps amused by the new recruit's struggle to simply walk. Ah, fuck. 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna turn off notifications. I thought I had them muted. There we go. That shit's muted now. Okay. Finally, your feet find solid ground as you step onto the deck. A wave of relief washes over you. It may not have been the smoothest start to your first day on the ship, but you reassure yourself that confidence will come with time. This is, after all, what you've always wanted. Regaining your footing on the stable deck, you stride purposely towards the foremast, mindful of the instructions given to you, best to avoid any further trouble that would come from sightseeing. Focused on your task, you navigate the ship with purpose, eager to prove yourself in your new role. Surprisingly, you spot 2 others already waiting in the designated spot. It takes but a moment for you to put it together. More new recruits just like you. Damn, that artwork is so fucking good. The one in the back, a weathered wolf in his mid-30s, I see his tail moving, bears the marks of time and hardships on his face. Lost in thoughts, he flicks a coin with practiced ease, catching it repeatedly, absorbed in deep contemplation. You can't help but wonder how he, at his age, became one of the ship's new recruits. The other figure, a youthful lizard, appears much more suited for the role. From the looks of it, he couldn't be older than just about 20. Even that. From his spot leaned up against the mast, the lizard lets his inquisitive gaze focus on you, a faint smirk tugging at his lips. Greet them. Aye. Hey. Would you look at that? A cat! Not gonna be in each other's throats immediately, are you? Hadn't planned on it. You two knew as well? The wolf simply nods. He didn't seem to be the chatty type. New landsman, yes? Julian. Sure, it would be great working with you. I don't know why I'm giving everybody, like, Irish accents. Pleasure's all mine. Can't wait to be scrubbing the whole ship with the two of you. Julian's smile curls up adorably from his reptilian muzzle. Seems you found your little icebreaker rather amusing. Searching for a way to keep the conversation going, you suddenly gesture toward the crew members who are busily loading the ship. I can't believe how quickly they work. I think I'd be lost just trying to make it from here to the warehouse. It's like a well-oiled machine. All the crew working together and knowing exactly what to do. No wonder they wanted us over here and out of the way. I bet most of the crew are seasoned vets. Makes sense they work so smoothly. Did you hear? Some guy must have gotten their way a bit ago. Could hear the screaming from up here. Yeah, I heard. You're thankful not everyone saw the commotion you caused earlier. You quietly hope that Julian doesn't pry any further, allowing the incident to fade into oblivion. It feels strange just sitting here while everyone works, though. It does, doesn't it? Feels like I'm just a passenger, I guess. Your words nudge Julian toward a new topic. Passenger, huh? You ever been on a ship before? Never. I've dreamed of it, but I was tied to my home until now. But I have to admit, I'm excited. Julian seemed surprised by the revelation. Guess it's not every day a new recruit has never even seen a ship before. Really? Well, you're in for something then. It's not for everyone. Hope you get your sea legs real quick. Not your first time sailing? A few trips here and there. Dad's in the Navy, so I grew up with it all. Just never done anything this big. Never done anything this big. The Navy? Not surprising you ended up working on a ship as well. Not the first time I've heard that. Must be in my blood, huh? Better hope you don't get seasick immediately. I can't promise I won't laugh if I see you hurling off the edge of the ship. Julian's jest comes with a mischievous glint in his eyes. Thanks for being so supportive. I'll fetch you a bucket. That enough support? Wolf's deep voice interrupts the conversation from behind you, drawing your attention. You glance over your shoulder to see him still engrossed in his coin, his polished surface gleaming in the sunlight as he expertly flips it through the air. Very kind of you. I think I'd like to assume I'll be fine. I don't need another thing to worry about. Time will tell, though I'm sure you'll be fine. Hopefully. Julian leans in, clapping a hand on your shoulder in a friendly gesture. So, if you've never been on a ship, what made you sign up? Let me take a wild guess. Running away from the farm life? Julian's long reptilian tail gracefully sweeps across the deck in slow, deliberate movements, waiting to see if his assumption was correct. He can't help but frown. Is it really that common? Lucky guess. I didn't think it happened that often. But yes, I wanted a chance to see the world. The tales from the sailors passing through my town were always so thrilling. I guess I just needed to see something other than this town. Feeling self-conscious, you try to think of a way to put it into words. The way the ocean has always seemed to offer an escape for you. How boxed in your village was, save for the endless expanse of sea. Nothing seems like it will satisfy the two, and you decide to demur ever so slightly. Maybe that's childish of me. Wanting to get out and see the world, you mean? I suppose. Yes, it is. Oh, ignore him. You try, although you nuance your explanation with a shrug, so that you don't have to seem too vulnerable. It was this or working on the farm, and somehow considering that life for yourself makes the rest easier. I'd hate myself if I didn't try it. I'm sure it's not all laughs and, friendly company. The wolf doesn't rise to the bait. Julian, however, smiles affably. Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Oh, this is so good so far. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout-out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you all for all I do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silver, and thank you going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. And thanks to our two gold tier patrons, Zeke and Toby. Y'all are awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our Not Safe for Work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!